How is it possible that you never mentioned Sam Fitzpaine? In all of our conversations about City Day, when I'd sit on your bed until you yawned and told me to get lost so you could get your beauty sleep, and I'd shuffle back to the room I never wanted, how did you never mention him? He's like Parker and Duncan Creed, the perfect boy I imagined I'd see everywhere, but there were none until the Thursday I saw Sam. I spotted him in the hall. I noticed the way he circled you. He's so beautiful. How can you not love that shy smile, the dimple on his left cheek, the shaggy hair, his green gold eyes? How could you have failed to mention him? How could you not stand still and let him stop circling? That Thursday after school, as we walked from practice to the bus stop, I said, "Tell me about Sam Fitzpaine." You stopped and looked at me. Sam? Really? You made a show of thinking it over, as if contemplating him for the first time. He's just a boy. You continued walking. He's a little boy. Every now and then you exhibit a blind spot. For the most part, you have perfect taste. You look great without seeming to put in any effort. Your room is DIY mixed with classic teen and vintage hip. As for music, everything I listen to I chose because you liked it first. Anyway, about Sam, it was really hot on the bus ride home. That's September in San Francisco. Summer finally arrives when there are no free days to enjoy it. I was sweaty and sore and irritated at you. Why? Because sometimes you fail to see gifts dropped right at your feet. You step over them and walk on. We hopped off the bus a few stops early so we could pick up dinner on Chestnut Street. I like to cook. You don't. You wanted sushi, but I convinced you we should go to Luca Delicatessen and get ingredients for a spaghetti puttanesca, one of my best dishes. We paid with Mom's credit card. She was out that night. A date with Barry, probably. She really liked Barry, and we did too, though we teased her that she couldn't possibly marry someone named Barry. Barry, will you pass the salt? Barry, what time will you be home? Barry, don't forget to pick up the dry cleaning. Who could go through life like that? This was endlessly funny to all three of us. Poor Barry. He didn't stand a chance. I feel bad that Mom hasn't remarried. She wants to, and I know that the reason she hasn't has something to do with us. It's not like we've tried to sabotage any of her relationships. It's just that even though we spend 3 out of every 7 days with Dad, we take up a lot of space. Mom is tirelessly devoted to us. We are her north, her south, her east, her west, to quote that W.H. Auden poem. I know it's about a death, but to Mom, we're her compass, even if sometimes that's not how it feels. I think you can be too hard on her. I've never said that because I'm genetically programmed to take your side, but honestly, you could cut her some slack. We ate our dinner, one of my better efforts. I started clearing the dishes, even though I think it should be the job of the one who didn't cook to clean up. I was at the sink, wrist deep in lukewarm water, when you said, "So, there's going to be this party Saturday night." I remember where I was standing because that's what happens when big moments strike. People remember exactly where they were, like they remember exactly what they wore, which in my case was still my sweaty practice gear. I'm not trying to compare the moment I knew I'd be going to my first high school party to landing a man on the moon or anything. I'm just saying that this was a monumental moment for me, and I couldn't understand why you didn't seem to share my excitement. I looked at you. Great! I'm in. It's probably going to be lame. So, I can do lame, I said. I can totally do lame. Didn't Dad say something about taking us to the movies? Screw Dad. Nell. Gross. Jeez, you know what I meant. He can find someone else to go to the movies with. Like his wife. I don't know. Well, I do. We're going to the party. Dad took the news pretty well. He and Sonia opted for Citizen Kane at the Castro.